You know, it's a funny thing. I think when we meet Emma, she's young, she's a student, and I think in some ways when you're a student you are exactly who you are in this very pure way. Your idealism hasn't been challenged. You haven't had to. The world hasn't come at you. You haven't had to bend anything or change or compromise in any way. You are very much yourself, but in this very contained, small world. So when you meet Emma, there are parts of her that are incredibly well defined, and you watch those parts get challenged as she leaves school and goes to London and grows and has disappointing experiences, and I think you learn to love her more because of the way she meets those challenges. And then you see that they eventually allow her to become who she is at the end of the movie, which is maybe not as pure a version of herself, but a much more resolved version of herself. I think the thing that keeps them coming back to each other is the mystery of love. You love someone, you can't walk away from them, and people far more poetic and intelligent than I have described it, but it's very unique to the person, whatever it is, and I think that it's that feeling, of just caring about someone, and I think they don't need to just be one thing to each other. They don't need to only be lovers or only be husband and wife or only be friends or, only be drinking buddies. I mean, they actually are, they can be so many things to each other, and I think when you find that in someone, it's very, very rare, and I think that it's part of the reason why they keep going back to each other. I give Lona an extraordinary amount of credit, and I have a lot of gratitude to David Nichols for giving us such a beautiful map, and in both ways, because we had the script, to work with, but we also had the book, and that was so wonderful. As an actor, normally you have to create, you create your own book surrounding the character story and emotions and experiences, and this one, it was like having a cheat sheet. I was really lucky.